Luke Littler has claimed that the boos he receives from German fans are due to his nationality, asserting that they don't like him because he is English. The world champion faced significant heckling during the Premier League stop in Berlin last week and recalled a similar negative reception he experienced in Hildesheim during the European Tour. In his match on night 9 of the Premier League, Littler suffered a rare quarter-final defeat, losing 6-2 to Chris Dobey. It was clear that the 18-year-old, who currently leads the Premier League standings by 6 points, was affected by the boos from the Berlin crowd. While he managed to walk on stage without incident, the negative reception began as soon as he stepped onto the stage. Littler is convinced that his English nationality played a role in the hostile reaction he received. Speaking to Oki 180, Littler opened up about the experience, saying, "I had a little head loss moment, as some of us players do. I just don't get it, and I can't explain it. Obviously, you do your walk-on, but then as soon as I got on stage, I started getting booed." He continued, reflecting on a similar situation in Hildesheim last year. "I got booed in Hildesheim last year against Peter Wright on the European Tour. I was flying, and then they started booing me, and I lost. Even when I went 1-0 up, they still didn't like it. He then went 5-1 up, and, yeah, one of those moments." Littler acknowledged that this is something all players must face. However, he believes that certain individuals in the crowd specifically target certain players, citing his experiences and those of fellow English player Luke Humphries. "Me and Luke Humphries, we get it quite a lot. Obviously, the Germans mustn't like us English," he added. While Littler is generally well received by fans in the UK, he has faced some boos in Liverpool due to his outspoken support for Manchester United. He also experienced jeering in Newcastle before his match against Stephen Bunting on Premier League Night 8. In response to the hostile atmosphere in Newcastle, Littler made an emphatic statement by pointing his finger to his ear, a gesture indicating that he was unfazed by the negativity. He went on to win the match 6-0, before defeating Rob Cross and Luke Humphries to claim a fourth nightly triumph. Littler currently sits comfortably at the top of the Premier League leaderboard, 6 points ahead of Humphries, whom he beat in last year's playoff final. With his strong form, it would take a significant downturn for Littler to miss out on the playoffs this year. He is confident in his chances of completing a World Championship Premier League double. Littler also recently revealed that he has been skipping some tournaments to manage his workload. The teenager has opted out of the last 2 European Tour events and has mentioned that he barely practices around tournament schedules to avoid burnout.